Okay, so this is our podcast, a test about talking about shows that we like. I am here with Disha, Gia, and Deshaun, and my name is Emmett. And yeah, so I'll start off with my favourite show at the minute, and show that I've been watching a lot is Doctor Who. It is a really good show. It's very sci-fi, and it's been going on for 60 years now. And yeah, so Disha, what show are you currently watching?
I'm watching a couple of shows at the moment. My most favourite is The Vampire Diaries. I've been watching it for at least 4 years now, I think. And I don't know why I like it. It's just comforting. And my other one, I like watching EastEnders, I guess, just for fun.
Gia, how about you?
Recently I've been watching Waterloo Road. It's kind of like a drama series.
Anything else, or is it just that?
Yeah, it's very good. You should watch it.
What is it on?
BBC iPlayer.
What about you, Deshaun?
Recently I got Amazon Prime, and then I just started watching The Boys. So it's like a parody of superheroes you see like Marvel and stuff.
Yeah.
So I but I just watched the whole show, and I'm catching up on season 4. And then after I finished The Boys, I went watch Invincible, and then it's kind of like it's a bit more graphic. Like it has more. Sometimes they have. If you're sensitive about like graphics, then I don't recommend it. But if you want to see like, if you don't really like the basic or the natural way of how superhero is, I recommend The Boys, because the superheroes in The Boys, they're not as perfect as you see in the other Marvel and DC.
Yeah.
So I say watch The Boys and Invincible, and it just has good action, and I feel like the writers took their time to actually write and make you love those characters even more.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about The Boys. I think, was there a movie at one point?
Nah, there's like animated show, and it's a live action show.
Oh, it's one of my friends went to watch it. I don't know.
Yeah.
What about movies? What movies have you guys been watching? recently?
I've been watching Mean Girls. It's my favourite movie. I don't know why. I guess it's just funny, and I like Pink, I guess. I'm planning on watching the new one that's coming out in cinema soon.
Oh yeah. What about you, Gia?
I watched Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, but it
Oh,
wasn't really that good.
I haven't heard
Because
of that.
most people say it's bad. And I also watched Wonka, the new movie. It's actually good.
I have not heard of that. One car.
Yeah, Wonka. It's
Oh,
the new one.
Wonka.
Yeah.
I thought you said one car. Like
I said
a single
Wonka.
car. Yeah, I haven't seen that. Deshaun?
I've managed to watch a few films from last year, but I just need to watch Oppenheimer, because I had good reviews on it. But I feel like the highlight of the movies from last year was Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, I agree with you. I love that film.
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is like
I watched that movie. It's
yeah,
actually so good.
that's the saddest Marvel movie, because a lot of people are saying, oh, they love Rocket because of that film.
Oh,
But I
I've
love
seen
Rocket.
That clip.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh,
sad.
it's so
I was
sad.
more invested of his backstory since the first Guardians that came out like 10 years now.
Yeah.
But I feel like those two films stand out.
Mm.
But away from superhero movies, like non-superhero movies, I'll say I catch up to John Wick 4. Yeah, John Wick 4. If you haven't seen that yet, I recommend John Wick 4. But
Yeah. I haven't really watched. Well, I watched Across the Spider-Verse in the cinemas, and that was a really good film. And it was a bit weird because, to be honest, before I went to watch that in the cinema, I hadn't watched the first film since it came out, so I was a bit lost. But it was really good, and when it got to the end, without saying anything, I was getting really like hyped up, and my friend said, while we were like towards the end of the film, my friend was like, "Oh, it's a cliffhanger, by the way." I was like, "What?" So
I feel like it doesn't. It's good film, but it's not completed, which I understand, because the Beyond the Spider-Verse is coming like
yeah,
I don't
in
know,
a couple
'cause
years.
couple of years because of like how the animators are, how long it takes.
But yeah, so that's got to be the end of our podcast. Thank you very much for listening, and tune in next week for more talks.